Please put your hands together for Valerie music recording artist, Mr. Justin Moore. Hi, buddy. Good to see you again.
Can I drink here?
You can certainly drink.
Great.
It's a
How
Coors.
are you guys?
It's a Coors Light happy hour. I'm shaking.
Oh, damn.
I already drank my beer. I was so excited I was drinking a beer with you.
I drank my 3 or 4 too. It's a happy hour though. Get your money's worth, man.
So welcome to Portland.
Thank you. I said to Danny backstage or whatever this is that I've been here probably 15 times over the course of my career. I think this is the first time I've seen the sun. So. It's awesome. I'm excited to be here.
We don't tell a lot of people that it comes out. We just let people think that it rains a lot.
Yeah.
So we don't want the city to be overcrowded like Los Angeles.
Yeah, but the thing I hear is when it comes out, it just stays out. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah. I've traveled here in the worst part of the year, I guess. I need to start coming back in the right time of the year.
Yeah, July 5th.
That's what I hear. So, but no, it's great to be here. I really do. Appreciate you guys coming out and not only supporting us today, but over the course of our career. It's hard to believe we've been doing this almost a decade now. And we did this with my last album, where when we kind of got finished with some of the stuff or got close to being finished with some of the stuff, we went around and played it for some folks. And this is something that throughout my career, I've tried to do things that I had – thank you things that I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of country music, and things that I would have loved to have gone and experienced with Charlie Daniels or Hank Jr. or George Strait. I've tried to do those things in my career, and this is one of those things where we go around and play some music for some folks in the markets that we like and the radio folks that we're good buddies with. So thank you guys from the station, and thank you guys for letting us come do it. Hopefully you guys are as excited to hear the new music as we are for you to hear it. So.
I think as a fan of country music and of all music that the coolest thing is getting to hear the new stuff that people haven't heard yet and stuff, and how you come to the studio and put it all together and you with your team and how you guys collaborate and make things happen. So it's cool to hear all this. Yeah,
and I could sit up here with an acoustic and play it for you, but I'm a terrible acoustic player. One, and I am. And two, I always think it's cool to get to hear something nobody else gets to hear. At least that, from my perspective as a fan, that would be cool. So, this stuff won't be out for another 6 months probably, or we're kind of halfway thinking about putting this album out for the end of summer. So nobody will hear it before then.
Is there still some stuff in the works that you're going back and fine tuning?
Yeah, we have about half of the album recorded. And we're finishing the album in April. So,
okay.
The toughest thing about making an album nowadays, a couple of things, one of which is picking songs or writing songs or picking the songs that you're going to have to leave out. Because every album, you get 50, 60 songs, 100 songs that you love, and you gotta pick 12 or 14 or 15 of them. And, we have probably 6, 7 more spots for the album, and we probably have 30 or 40 songs that we love that we got to go in and cut some of them. But when we got to the end of the album, the most recent album cycle, the Off the Beaten Path album, we just kind of decided to take a break and take a hiatus for a while, and that's something we've never done in my career. I've always gone single after single after album with really no time in between. And so that allowed us to do a few things, one of which was I have 3 daughters, a 20-month-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old, and so I'm screwed. But and I have a 33-year-old. That one I'm married to.
Clarify that one.
But it allowed me a lot of time to hang out with them, which was great, and spend some quality time. I coached my first basketball team this year, which was like herding cats. 3 to 6. I had 8 3 to 6-year-olds. So that was a trip, but it was a lot of fun. And then it allowed us ample time to work on new music, and we've never had that much time available to dedicate to making new music, and hopefully the music reflects the additional time that we had. So
Cool. You guys ready to hear the first cut? All right, here we go.
I have a question before we continue. Has this always been like 2 stories?
Yeah.
Or did that change?
No, it's always been this way. We just usually keep
I
it
think I'm
really
losing
dark.
my mind.
No,
I think I'm losing my mind.
it's the sun. It affects your head after a while.
Well, I think this is my 3rd time to be in here. It was something completely different. It was called something different. I won't say what it was called, because we probably hate that company now.
That's the old client.
But no, this is one of the coolest. Before we do go any further, you guys have to realize that you have a great station here with great people who have been so kind to artists like myself over the years, and that's something that is a rarity in this business. So take note and take advantage of the fact that these guys are willing to do things like this and have settings like this and places like this to do things like this. So
Thank you.
I commend you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, this first song we'll play you is called "Got It," and none of these are finished. Like, to us, artists, producers, etc., people in the industry, probably even you guys, these sound like junk to us. So just know that they will sound better on the album. If you like them now, hopefully you'll like them more. If you don't like them, act like you like them. I'm sitting right here. I can see those expressions on your faces.
Keep smiling.
Yeah. But no, this first song is called "Got It Good," and I've said this in interviews in the past that my wife is really good at picking singles. She's picked 2 or 3 of my #1 records, and she's also picked some for other people that I should have recorded, that I had the opportunity to record, and I did not. So I get to go home and hear her say, "Yep, hear that new Lee Brice song? That's the one I wanted you to record 3 months ago, you idiot."
Go change a diaper.
Yeah, and go change the diaper and take the garbage out. So this was one of those type songs. Drinking Class was the most recent one that I was going to record for the Off the Beaten Path album. Then I didn't. Then Lee made it a big hit, and so I get to hear that all the time. But
Wow.
So my producer co-wrote this song, sent it to me, and I thought, yeah, it's all right, you know. And my wife flipped out and loved it, and she said, "You have to record it. You promised me you would the last time that you did this, that you would record whatever I said record." And I said, "I don't know, we'll see." And so 2 or 3 weeks after that, my producer calls me back. He said, "Man, Keith Urban wants to cut this song because Nicole loves it." I said, "I'll take it. I'll take it."
Yeah, smart.
And so we recorded it, and as we've done this over the last 4 or 5 weeks, it seems to be one of the favorites. And once again, my wife was right. So
Cool.
fantastic.
Let's listen to her ears.
So it's called "Got It Good."
1, 2, 3, 4.